Yeah, today we are making a drawing of a basic croquis. Yeah, a body figure and the proportion at which each body part is the difference proportion or the difference between the sizes of each body part. I don't know if you get. Okay, sorry, I thought my recorder was recording the previous video, so I like how we get to this and lines that I made here. Okay, before I explain the lines, first of all, if you're making a simple croquis, here are the things, the tools, the materials you'll be needing. All you need is your drawing book, your pencil, your eraser, your sharpener. You know the purpose of your sharpener in case if your pencil breaks. This is where you sharpen it, and your eraser for erasing any mistake that you made. Then you need your measuring ruler. And today I'll be improvising with my tape rule and my pattern master, yeah, for my measuring ruler. So I'll be using the tape rule to take the the measurement of each part of the body, and the pattern master in making lines, the straight lines. So how we get to these lines you are seeing here is, first of all, you have to divide your pattern, your drawing book into two equal halves, which is this vertical line you're seeing here is dividing this book into two equal halves. And here is where we are taking all your, because our the human body is center, and every other part is equal. Starting from this is equal on both sides using this vertical line. Okay, and all these ones are the horizontal lines, because we are making a 10 line croquis, which is this numbering, these lines is a 10 line, and each of the line is half inch in between. Each of the lines is half inch from, sorry, 1 inch in between. From here to here is 1 inch, from here to here is 1 inch till the last line. So we are making a 10 line croquis, and in each of the line I will explain how each part of the body is being drawn and the measurements needed to get a perfect body size or a normal body figure. Okay, so from this line to this line is where the head of the human, that's the first line is where the human head will sit. Yeah, so this is where the human head will sit, and mostly is always measured 1 inch. 1 inch. So you draw it this way. So what am I even drawing? So this is make a round or oval shape depending on how you want it. You make a round or oval. So to get the neck is, you divide this from this line to this line. The second line, you divide it into two. That's where the shoulder of the human. The second line divided by two, that's half of the second line is where the shoulder is. Okay, and from this point to this shoulder line is where the neck will be situated. And to get the neck is quarter an inch on both sides, making it a total half of an inch. So quarter inch this side, quarter inch this side. You connect it to this shoulder line. Okay, and to draw the shoulder, You know, the human shoulder is not straight, like you cannot just draw it like this. It's kind of slopy. And to get that slopy effect, you see from this point, that's the line of the neck, divide it into two again, which is quarter of this full 1 inch line. Quarter of it from here, mark it, quarter of it, you mark it. Then the length of your shoulder is 1.5. 1.5, which is half of 1.5 is here, which is 0.75. So that's here, here. That's your shoulder line. You connect from this point to the shoulder line. You connect it. You connect it. Then the next is to get to where your bust will be situated. Here is called shoulder, and shoulder, and the measurement is 1.5 inch in total, which is 0.75 on both sides. Then to get the next measurement is on line 3. You will divide the line 3 into 4. The first part of the 4, which is 1/4 of line 3, which is here, is your apex, or the boxed area. Then the next is your waistline, and to get your waist, you go to the line 4, and it's 1/4, 1/4, which is here, of your waistline of your line 4. Okay, so here is your waist, and the measurement of your waist is 1 inch, 1 inch, which is half inch on both sides. So half inch, half inch. You connect it from the shoulder. You connect. Then the next line you have to draw is end of the torso line. And to get it, you go to line 5, and it's 3/4 of the line 5, which is here is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So it's here that you place your torso line, end of the torso line, and that's it. And to get your hip line, you will look for the midpoint between this waistline and the torso line, and the midpoint is, this is 1.5, so the midpoint is 0.75, which is here, so here is the hip line, end of torso. Okay, so you now, and the hip line is equal to the shoulder line, and the shoulder we use 1.5, which is 0.75 on both sides. 1.5, 1.5. Okay, you connect from the waist, connect it from the waist, connect it from the waist. Then this torso, end of the torso, you connect from the hip to the end of the torso at the midpoint here. You connect, you connect. Okay, so this is it. Then to get the new line, you go to line 7, which is here. Then the line 7, half of line 7, which is 0.75, which is here, which is here. This is your lines, your nail, and the nail is 1 inch. New line is 1 inch, so that's half an inch on both sides. Half an inch, half an inch. You connect. Then this is draw your nail. Draw your nail circle. Then your ankle is on the line 9, okay, and is 0.25, which is quarter an inch, making a total of half inch. You connect it. Then the feet is half an inch on both sides and is the line 10. You connect. So you draw your circle. Then from here you come in a little bit, connect, you connect. Okay, so here you can curve it. So this is it. The new line, the ankle line. Ankle is half an inch. Then here is the feet, which is 1 inch. So here you will draw your collarbone. So your collarbone. Then the hand. So here is where the shoulder joining to the hand starts. And the measurement of the hand is quarter an inch, which is here. Quarter an inch, which is here. Now the next place, here is your elbow. Here is your elbow. Your elbow is exactly on your waistline. So that's where your elbow. You connect. You connect. You connect. Then from to get your full hand is between your hip line and your nail line. Your hip to your nail, which is here, is 2.5. Half of 2 point, the midpoint between the two is 1 point. 2.5 is 2.5. is 1.05, which is here. So here is where your hand will end. Is where the hand of your croquis will end. So you now connect already. You draw, you draw, you draw. So inch, taking all the first line. The neck is, let's call it 1/4 of the second line. The waist, just to make a croquis is as simple as this. As, as you can see, it's all you have to do is to watch the video and practice, and I promise you, you will learn.